It's time for daily community vibe check. I'm Andre and the Flow. Let's see if we can get this background tonight to have some fun. Oh yeah, that's juicy. Take your time coming on in. I'm also going to go grab Reddit after I order some dinner. You know, it's always all about the food. Let me share out. Oh yeah, we're online in all the spaces. Very good. Come on in. It's good to see you. Let me go and grab some. It's fine. I don't have to narrate this. So good. Okay. That's fine. Oh, we have people here. Good evening. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm ordering dinner because you know it's always about the food over here. It's always about the food over here. So I'm trying to figure out. Trying to figure out what's going to round out this order. It's so good to see you. Come on in. I'll start community vibe check very soon. I also got to pull Reddit in, but there are more important matters that are happening right now. If Maps will let me order here on the burner, then I will just jump in and order with everyone. Try. Because it's all connected to the same place. Reddit always loves to have a good conversation, so I'm not really worried about the energy tonight. Order. All right. Let's go and get the folks over on Reddit. They always know how to have a good time. All right, so it'll take them a minute to come in here, but when they do, they will. And then we will have a good time. Let's see what happens here tonight. Oh, going up. Oh. Let's see what magic we can cook together. I gotta order dinner before we even start though. So if you got something to do, log off and come back or watch it later because I gotta order dinner first. You know, health is wealth, and I'm ordering some of my favorite naughty goodies. Oh, my cart's still. Yes, it remembered my cart. Okay. Oh man, everything's so tempting. I'm not gonna get the steamed dumplings this time. I'm gonna get the fried ones. Come on in, Reddit, if you want to chill tonight. No big deal if you don't want to, but if you do want to, come and sit by me. We're going to be here for just a moment in time, walking through tonight's community vibe check. I think I have everything in my cart that I need, so that while we're spending time together, the food can be on the way. I'm here every night. Hi there, I'm Andre in the Flow. I'm here every night. Daily community vibe check for the people that I support as part of the Love City Arts eProperties. I hope that you're doing well tonight on this Sunday, January the 23rd. Can you believe that January is almost out of here already? We just said Happy New Year. Are people still saying Happy New Year to each other now? Or is it over? We're over the new. I think this is fine. You know, sometimes the food calls out to you. We'll start community vibe check in a second. Let me know tonight where you're watching from and where you're coming in from. I would love to know. I should put this down here in the comments. This is I don't think you can pin here. You can't pin here. Okay, fine. How do I get out of here? I don't even know how to get out of here. How do you get out of here? Let me out. I don't even know how to get out of here. How do you get out of here? I can't get out. Okay, there we go. Oh, whew. There we go. If you want to link up, that's how you do it. I know people come and go. All right. Okay, looks like we've got some wonderful people in here doing their thing. We're gonna do that. We're also going to do that. Y'all gotta come in here and say things that make sense. I gotta block people that don't make any sense. Yeah, we can't do that. All right. So anyway, good to have you here in the campfire in the cloud. I'm Andre in the Flow. We're gonna have a really quick and easy daily community vibe check. Did I order the food? I didn't push order. See, this is how we have problems. Check out. Because I'll sit here and talk and talk and talk, and then we'll get off, and then there won't be any food, and I'll be mad about it. And place. Of course they want the security code. I don't know where my wallet is, so stand by everybody while I get my wallet. There's always something, right? And we're grateful. And we're grateful. Oh. All right. And we thank him. Hey, Tara. Good to see you, beautiful soul. How you doing? Come on in. I'm ordering. I think this is delivery. I don't have to go and get it. This is good. We did well tonight. Come on in, everybody. We're having a wonderful time together. Not because I'm doing anything special, but because we're breathing. We are alive. Pillows? Yes, pillows. Oh. Ooh. Thanks for joining us. And joining me in the campfire in the cloud, where we gather every night for daily community vibe check. Hope that you stay for a minute or two and soak in this yummy goodness of love as I situate myself, and my food is going to be here between 8:30 and 8:45 local, so. Tara says, I'm all right, searching for my oomph to keep working. Listen, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. That's the secret. If you, Mel Robbins said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Don't even give your mind time to talk you out of your brilliant idea. This is something I'm working on as well. Yeah, but don't even give your mind that kind of ammunition. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And now that the food is ordered, I don't have to meander through pleasantries. Although I do love like saying hello to everyone and saying, meet and greets. Hi, Tara. Let me know if anybody else is watching over on Distant Socializing on Reddit. There also is a way to bring Instagram online, but I'll test it later. I think tomorrow we'll have Instagram in this space as well. It'll be fun. Twinkle lights or no twinkle lights? Much better. Ooh. I'm not meant for really, really harsh lighting. Always the twinkle lights. Okay, so we got twinkle lights up above, and they can see the twinkle lights now. So anyway, welcome everybody to Daily Community Vibe Check. I've got my burner phone. The burner phone has ordered the food, which means that now we can just chill together. Let's call it the next 20-25 minutes or so. And I always leave these up in replays because exactly how I show up in life is exactly how I show up in life. I want to remove from myself this idea that I need to be somebody for the people I know and the strangers I don't know. Adele even talked about it in one of her songs, I Drink Wine. Why am I trying to get approval, she says in one of her lyrics, from people I don't even know? Why am I trying to get approval from my family and my friends? Why can't I just be enough? So you're going to start seeing really, really, and the universe has helped with this, right? Or if for the churchy people, Spirit has helped with this. And that we are in, for you woo-woo people, so I cover all the bases. I say the universe for people like me who are just grounded in love, pure love, as much as I can be. I say spirit for the churchy people. And then I talk for the woo-woo people about the fact that we're in Mercury retrograde right now, I believe. If we're not, all of my soundboards are just blowing up left and right, and I'm having to get them repaired and sent back for replacements and things like that. So the universe is kind of, or spirit, or Mercury in retrograde, choose whichever one works for you, has really reduced my whole operation down to bare bones enoughness. There's no vocal effect to hide behind. There's no special lighting and green screen. It's just a boy and his boombox, right? In a campfire in the cloud. And I love it. I love it here. Authenticity is going to make for a happy life for this guy. And hopefully the people I serve will also come along the ride for authenticity. You know, if you're into that sort of thing. You know, it takes a lot of work for me, and trust me, I've tried this for years. I'm tired. For years, I've tried to be somebody, and you know, what Brene Brown talks about in her books, you know, puff myself up or shrink myself down. I just want to be neutral. I want to be in the flow, truly in the flow. Not trying to, ooh, look at all of my degrees, look at all of my accolades, look at all of my accomplishments. I've sang in this place and that place. Like, none of that. Just sweats on a bed in a studio. This is yesterday's. Today's the 23rd. I hope everybody has been signing up for your LCA E-Blast. Have you signed up yet for your LCA E-Blast? I touch the community in a consenting way, okay, because consent is cool. I touch the community every day. That's so obnoxious, says the naysayers. Who wants to hear from him every day? The hundreds of people that open the emails. I'm trying to work with this little combination, and we'll get into the daily vibe check. But I'm trying to just keep tinkering with the combination lock of love as it relates to the way I show up for the community that I was sent here to planet Earth to serve. I believe we were all sent to planet Earth to serve X amount of people. I say it almost every night. I'm not a fucking unicorn, right? I'm not a fucking unicorn. And yet I still believe that everybody is meant. Look, for me, it's 20 minutes of my life tonight. Maybe a little more. Maybe till the food comes. I don't know. But this is like of 24 hours in the day. I get to come here with all of you and just breathe. Breathe on the beauty. Breathe on the terror. Breathe on what's going great. Breathe on what's not going great. Every night. Campfire in the cloud. What's the campfire in the cloud? Exactly what it sounds like. We're all in the cloud on these devices right now, gathering around this campfire of love, right? Just to breathe for a moment. Have to fire the DJ again. Just breathe. I'm not going to stand on my head or anything like that. I'm not going to blow bubbles out my nose. I'm just going to breathe. Yummy. All right. I don't want to keep us here all night, so let's go through the email, and once we go through the email, we'll be done. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments wherever you're watching from. I'm in my studio in New York City, coming to you live on about 10 different channels, trying to be a presence for love. I'm Andre in the Flow, your uncle or your cousin that you didn't know you had, okay? It's January 23rd. January is almost out of here. Happy National Handwriting Day to everybody. For people who follow on the socials, you saw that I was like, what kind of life are you writing for yourself? What kind of dream are you writing for yourself as we celebrate National Handwriting Day in the United States? I know everybody who watches doesn't watch in the United States, but in the United States, we make up these ridiculous holidays every day. And today it's National Handwriting Day. And so my question as I open tonight's daily community vibe check is, are you writing the story of your dreams out? Are you writing out what you'd like to see come true for you? Or are you stuck in this negative vibration of life? It like is just so awful, so terrible. There's those people that like, there's always something. Those people, everybody knows one of those people. Every time I turn around, it's always something. Are you living from that place, or are you sitting down with the pen and paper and trying to just write a hopeful story? Today in my day job, a lady said to me, I just think I've lost all hope. I've lost all hope. I said, oh, no. Don't you dare do that. Don't you dare do that. Don't you lose hope. Hope is the only thing that's going to keep this thing afloat. Oh, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Hope is the only thing that's going to keep this thing afloat. We have to hope for what's good and what's to come. Back to the email. I hope you're writing your blueprint for your life. Whatever you want your dream to be, I hope that you're mapping out and writing the blueprint of your life, because YOLO, we don't know what comes next. Quote of the day is from William James. He says, belief creates the actual fact. And this points back in a wonderful thread to what we were talking about in last night's daily vibe check. Like, your beliefs about any circumstance or situation is going to color the entire thing. And I'm trying to get that deep into my, like, is my day pleasant because the things that happened were pleasant, or was my day nice because I thought that it was nice? You know, what's the difference between enjoying the rain coming out of the sky and not enjoying the rain coming out of the sky on your head? You know, it's a thought. Oh, I got stuck in the rain. I just got drenched in the rain. Or, oh my goodness, I got drenched in the rain. Like the sky opened up and my clothes got soaking wet. I got drenched in the rain, y'all. I got drenched in the rain. What kind of energy is it? Or is it, now I gotta change my clothes. I gotta like go shower. Like, what are we bringing? The belief creates the actual fact. Is it an inconvenience to you that I don't know how I got on this thread, but is it an inconvenience to you that it stormed and it's raining on your head and your clothes are soaking wet? Is it an inconvenience to you that you're soaking wet from the rain? Or is it something that you're like, oh wow, it rained and I got soaking wet? Whatever, like, the fact is that it actually did rain. But whether it's a good or bad thing, is a belief. And tonight, as I was trying to work through my new sound system or the backup sound system and all that, it just wasn't working out. And I was like, this is bad. And then I said, there's no such thing as bad or good. Our thinking makes it so. It's not bad that the sound equipment isn't working. Here we are, right? We're here. We made it here. Not bad or good. And I can charge those things is what I'm saying. I can charge those things as I see fit, moment by moment. Anyway, William James said it first. I'm just reiterating the point. The question of the day for everybody who's still here is, what kinds of movies do you most enjoy? And why? If you're wondering what's happening, welcome to the room. I'm Andre in the Flow. I'm the Chief Love Officer of this company called Love City Arts, or brand called Love City Arts, where I seek to just kind of be a dose of creative inspiration to you as often as I can. I'm a blessed creative that's created art all over the world. I want to continue to do so, but I don't want to do it by myself. I don't want to do it from let me just go. And I love strength in numbers. What if we all came alive in our creativity, right? What if we all came alive in our creativity? So I send these free emails out every day. You can find them at campfireinthecloud.com, because we're in the campfire in the cloud. And I love this moment in life technologically that we can build a campfire in the cloud whenever we want. Can you feel the warmth? Can you feel it? Whenever we want. What kind of movies do you most enjoy? Good evening, says Juno, where I live. Good evening, listening to you and feeling you from Las Vegas. I love the rain. Yes, love the rain. It's so, me too. I'm a rain lover. But you love the rain because you believe that you love the rain. If you're one of those people, I can't stand rainy days. And I don't react to these people, but I hear it all the time. When it rains in New York City in particular, all the people who can't stand the rain, because it is kind of disgusting in New York City. Like when it rains, the rain will come down under the city streets, and then a big blob of like New York grime and water will just hit you right in the face, right? That's not fun. To get hit in the face with a glob of wet rainwater or snow ice water from the street and feet and tires above, that's not fun. But I don't let it shift me off of the fact that I too love the rain. Okay, so we're back to the movie question. Thank you so much. I think we're on a delay, so just be mindful that we're on a bit of a delay. So I'm just taking it as it comes. Let me also check out, Tara says, well, that sounds beautiful. Talking about, the glob of stuff coming through the subway system. It's a gift. Decaloid 85. Thank you for bearing with me as I try to figure out your screen name. Decaloid 85, that was a good year. Said science fiction. It holds out the promise that mankind survives and hopefully gets better. I love it. So that's your favorite kind of movie. Now tell me, you told me why already. Maybe you knew the why was coming, or maybe I said it out loud. Do you, Decaloid 85, do you engage the work of Octavia Butler? Because I've got friends in my life that just adore Octavia Butler. She's a science fiction. All right, we got one answer tonight. I love it. That's growth. All right. What else is in this little e-blast from me beyond the question? I'll leave the room open for a few minutes more for people to answer the question of the day. If you want to get the newsletter that has the question so you can come with your answer in hand. Okay, no, what kind of science fiction is Octavia? We're on a delay. What kind of science fiction is Octavia Butler? The Google will know. Let's go for Google. Octavia E. Butler. And she is a recipient of the Hugo and Nebula Awards. Let's see what the Wikipedia says. Themes. Okay. Butler followed Clay's arc with the critically acclaimed short story Bloodchild in 1984. Set on an alien planet, it depicts the complex relationships between human refugees and the insect-like aliens who keep them in a preserve to protect them, but also to use them as hosts for breeding their young. Jesus. Sometimes called Butler's Pregnant Man story, Bloodchild won the Nebula, Hugo, and Locus Award and Science Fiction Chronicle Reader Award. 3 years later, Butler published Dawn, the first installment of what would become known as the Xenogenesis trilogy. The series examines the theme of alienation by creating situations. That's my food. 1 second. Well, this is unexpected, yeah? What the hell is going on? All right, let's see. Hello? Yes. Oh. Whew. He was not happy with me, honey. He was not happy with me because there's snow out there. And I think we lost the Reddit feed. I can go. Okay, so we got comments here. Let me tap in. Let's see. The Beautiful was talking about the shitty water that comes down through the subway system. Tara says, gosh, I feel like I don't have a consistent favorite type of movie. I've been talking about it since. Let me get the. Distant socializing, continue. CBC. I'm just going to shorthand it. because I really want this food more than anything. Continue. All right. Welcome back if you're coming back. This is try number 2. I'm mad that I lost all those comments, but you'll be back. Ooh. Woo. Commercial break. All right. Okay. Okay, so she says, I feel like I don't have a consistent favorite type of movie. I've been thinking about it since I read the email. I guess I'll say my favorites are realistic dystopian and action. Realistic dystopian because I think it gives a glimpse into human behavior in the future. Action because I love a goodwill conquer all moment. Yes. I love a goodwill conquer all moment too. And welcome back. Oh, it's the poot guy again. Hi, sexy Mexi Pexi. Good to see you again. You still pooting? I think poot may be something, maybe they're just calling me a loving nickname, like a cousin would, you know? Sorry for losing you on the Reddit feed, everybody. I tried to keep it together, but that delivery man was not happy with me. Oh, so great. And so, on we go. So thank you for coming back. I really appreciate you. I'm sorry that I lost you. The delivery man was very happy, and I probably should have taken Reddit with me, but maybe next time. So Tara says that she likes realistic dystopian sci-fi and action because of the glimpses into human behavior and the future. The question of the day is, what's your favorite type of movie and why? And for those of you wondering what happened to my pescatarianism, it went out the window. These are pork fried dumplings. I'm so weak. These are pork fried dumplings, chicken wings, and shrimp fried rice. It's my go-to. Yes. So, Sarah said, yeah, I love, I'm only human. I try to do the pescatarian thing. And I've been eating healthy in the morning for breakfast, but no, that's a lie. I had a bacon, egg, and cheese for breakfast. I gotta chill. Before I end up looking like short Luther. I mean fat Luther. This What y'all have for dinner? I already did community vibe check. We got to the bottom of the email, right? Oh. I'm supposed to say thank you for coming. And thank you for supporting the love work. Oh, yes. Sexy Mexi. It's yummy indeed. The concept of this meeting is simple. I'm not going to go on and on like I did last night for an hour. I'm just going to wish you I have to leave those alone. Hello, Izio. Good to see you. Welcome to Campfire in the Cloud community vibe check. Fried chicken just soothes my soul. Tara says we're about to have baked chicken and green beans. Word. Where are you watching from, folks? What's lit you up today? What made you come alive? What are you grateful for? So much negativity in the world. No? With the pause for what's good. Very hot. Like I said earlier, I'm no longer standing on my head for all of this. It's a very simple peas and carrots concept of there are creatives in the world that are feeling very isolated and nervous about their expressions of creativity in the world. So, I've intentionally, for the last 5 years, been creating spaces where this is possible. Some people like it. Some people are like, shmeh, right? But it's a total vibe. What I'm talking about is vibration. Not popularity contest, but vibration. Although, the people who play the popularity contest, they're also in a vibe. The whole universe is vibration. The whole thing. Ultraviolet light, violet light, blue, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. What? A spectrum. Vibration. This chicken is also a vibration. Sorry to the vegans in the room. So anyway, community vibe check has been over. If you want to hang out and ask questions or comments or cries of outrage, or if you want your money back for this offering, then I'm more than happy to offer you your money back. But if you need to go, I completely understand. I don't mean for these ever to be this long, but I also kind of just move to where the energy wants to move. Oh, I'm supposed to read the passage. I'll read the passage tomorrow. I'll read the passage tomorrow. I hope that chicken tastes good, Tara. I hope your chicken tastes good because God knows. Woo! Hallelujah. This, along with my special juice in that cup, quiet bunch tonight. I love it. How's it taste, Tara? Let me thank him. Oh, yes. How does it taste? You should have some special juice. I'm gonna get Fleming out of here though. Fleming with that's spam. Block user on YouTube and add to the block list. We're not gonna have any of the shenanigans. Not today. And here comes another one. Block this user on YouTube and add to the block list. All right. What a time to be alive. People think that being love to people means not blocking people. I'll block you with a fucking quickness. Welcome if you're here for the first time. I'm Andre in the Flow. I do campfire in the cloud. I'm eating chicken around the campfire tonight. Reminding you that you're a positive vibration. You're positive energy. You're one of the white hats. You're one of the people trying to make a difference in the world. You shouldn't let people shit on you about it. Ever. You're putting good and light and love in the world. Don't let anybody shit on you about it. And trust me, they try. Especially you, I'm not talking about me. Especially you over 30 motherfuckers. I'm joking. I'm over 30. Be trying to take the joy from you. You can't have it. You cannot have the joy. And I know that life is rough and tough. I do. Sucks ass sometimes. Someone's asking, do I think about groundhogs much? I mean, like, I think about groundhogs on Groundhog Day, which makes me think of the movie with Billy Crystal. No, is it? Wait. Alexa, who was in Groundhog Day? Bill Murray, not Billy Crystal. Alexa, stop. Bill Murray. When I think about groundhogs, I think about the Bill Murray movie, Groundhog Day. And I highly recommend it. Maybe we should do like a Love City Arts movie night where we watch Groundhog Day together. Very metaphorical. Essentially, the premise of this movie, for those of you who haven't seen it, it's been out for a very long time. So if this is a spoiler, I hate it for you. Thanks for the hugs, man. For Lady Bravosaurus! Bravosaurus coming for a hug! Ah! Bravosaurus, it's so good to see you. I'm talking about the Bill Murray movie Groundhog Day, and depending on what service it's on, I may stage a watch party sometime this week. Groundhog's Day. It's a 1993 movie, very metaphorical. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. And thanks to Aunt Tara, may she be blessed, we have Hulu. Okay, great. So yeah, I'm gonna put on the calendar sometime this week, you know, because I like to slot these things in when I have time. I'm gonna put on the calendar a Groundhog's Day watch party. And you're all invited. I will make sure, if you on the email list, I'll make sure that you get it. I have nothing better to do but than to spread love and cheer and love in the world, because when it's up for me, it's up for me. So I have nothing better to do than just be, yes, let's do, it's official. Because someone asked, do you think about groundhogs much? I'm going to host online in the Campfire in the Cloud. Thank you, Tara. Tara says you're welcome. She says you're welcome for the Hulu. So this will be the sponsored by Tara. Although you're kind of sponsoring yourself, so I think with the service I use, you have to have Hulu in order to watch with everyone else. So anyway, I'll put it on a calendar. I'll send out a poll. Here's the deal. I got it. I'll send out a poll in the Telegram Love Portal saying who's interested in coming to the Groundhog's Day watch party. And then they'll say yes or no or maybe. And then whatever the answers are, we'll just do it. And if nobody wants to do it, that's cool, because I still want to watch the movie. I haven't seen this movie in years, and it's a really, if you think about the message of it, the message of the movie, it's pretty cool. So that's what I think about groundhogs. Any other questions? I can go all day. I love talking to people. I used to be a flight attendant in a former life, so I've talked to all kinds of people. All kinds of people. Trust and believe. She's encountered many a human type. And none of them are the same. But there's some common threads. So yeah. I don't think about groundhogs much, but you just inspired something. So thank you, Hotel X Drama. I should write your name down so I can thank you at the watch party. Thank you, Hotel X Drama, for reminding me of this movie I haven't seen in years. And so now I'm going to throw a community-wide watch party. If you want to come to the watch party, sign up. I'll put it in the comments here. You can sign up at Campfire, which Tara said is one word, because it is. Campfireinthecloud.com, which is essentially where you're at. The campfire in the cloud. Every night I'm here, where I seek to be. And if you go there, you'll get into the Telegram portal. I'm getting there, Tara. I'm getting there. She's the production one is on it tonight. If you go to Campfire in the Cloud, if you go to campfireinthecloud.com, you'll get on the e-list. And you'll also be able to join the Telegram group. And that's why I'll be putting the announcements for the Groundhog's Day watch party. Hotel X somebody. I don't remember the name. Anyway, yeah, that's that. This plate of food is banging. Tara's so funny. Tara says, wait, let's go. I gotta put these on the screen for the playback. So, Tara said, I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I don't know what she's talking about there. But then, Groundhog's Day. All right, then, she's asking, how do people get to the Telegram love portal? And then I said, campfireinthecloud.com. I love it. Thank you so much. Campfireinthecloud.com. I'm seeking to nightly build a campfire in the cloud. And whoever wants to come is always invited. If you know someone who wants to come to the campfire in the cloud, chill, be in positive energy, meet people from all over the world, because that's essentially what's been happening little by little. Canada, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, down south, Iraq, Belgium. That's all for now. But pretty significant start when you think about what it takes to just gather as people and say, yo, I want to be in a positive energy. Intentionally. Now Tara's saying if you go there, you will see campfire as 2 words at the top. She's so funny. Which means that in real time on this live, I'm about to go and make some magic happen, because my magic ain't no problem. None of our magic is a problem. All right, campfire is 1 word, not 2. Save and refresh, people. She's a web designer. She's a miracle worker. She can just web design on the fucking fly. She can input on the fly. She can program in on the fly. On a live. On a live. She just says, stand by for processing. So now, I just made the change like 5 seconds ago. If you go to campfireinthecloud.com, you'll see that campfire is not 2 words. It's not a camp and a fire. Because a camp is one thing, and a fire is a different thing when they're separate. But if you smash them together, you get a campfire in the cloud. Welcome to it. Did I stick the landing, Tara? Did I stick the landing, folks? And I'm sure I haven't pushed the button. I should push the button to make sure that it took to the... Did it update? Yes! It updated. Campfire is 1 word. Oh, man. I love it. It really is. Thank you, Tara. Ever sharpening. Iron sharpens iron. Ever sharpening. Anybody else have some thoughts, concerns, cries of outrage? You know, one thing that I did want to do, but people may not feel comfortable with this, but it's an idea that I've been having. I gotta write down the Alexa, Remind me in 1 hour about the Groundhog's Day watch party. Thank you. Then the other thing that I wanted to bring up was oh, I might have lost it. That's okay. Something else to do with LCA. When it hits me, you'll know. If you're on the list, I don't know. What is going on here? You may be asking yourself. I'll reiterate for the people. Tara's heard this like 15 times. I'm Andre in the Flow over on Instagram and all the digital spaces. I'm the chief love officer of this brand that I've built called Love City Arts, and essentially its only function, because I'm already working on my own musical career and I'm already working on my own takebacks and comebacks and all of those things as it relates to artistry. So my passion project essentially is, because Tara can tell you from the black hand side, Tara can tell you I got a full plate. I got stuff to be doing in music for myself. What Campfire in the Cloud is, and see, you're some people won't tell you this stuff to your face. They'll just like be like, oh, welcome, and oh, no. I'm telling you straight up, I got other shit that I could be doing. What this is about is let's win together. Let's not just do what a capitalistic patriarchal society says, right? Capitalistic patriarchal society says, get yours, get more money, more wealth, more stuff, more accomplishments, more money, more power, more sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Get more, and then leave your friends in the fucking dust. Frankly, that's what capitalistic patriarchy says. Who has the biggest muscles? Who has the most upvotes? Who has the most followers? That kind of shit. Get out of here with the spam. Block user on YouTube and add to block list. Great. So yeah, it's by the way, I'm not blocking people because I'm blocking the love. I'm blocking the words I don't understand in the chat. I think we're surrounded by robots already. But I digress. And so 5 years ago, before I got my first Broadway credit, before I sang in different spaces in New York City, I got curious about what do we do with our art between the gigs. Like, I'm not just a singer, I'm not just an entertainer, sometimes I have things that I want to say from my heart. That's another thing that a lot of artists and creatives struggle with. When I'm known as Andre the Singer Guy, right? I've been singing on this app for years. I almost said months. It's been years though. I've been singing on this app. I've been speaking on these apps for years. When the singer guy then comes out and says like, yo, I don't want to sing tonight. I want to actually just eat some Chinese food, eat some dumplings, have some special juice in the cup, and just be present with these strangers and friends on the internet without singing a note. All of a sudden it's like, a lot of people really do a lot of people would like, a lot of singers, even friends of mine, would love to be in a space to come onto the internet and just be love. Just chill. Chicken bones flying everywhere. But what we talked about earlier in the e-blast that I'm gonna try to pull up real quick if I can. Belief creates the actual fact. So they don't believe that it's okay to be a multi-dimensional being. That's something that I'm actually stepping into in my 30s. This idea that I have nothing to protect, prove, hide, or defend with anybody. It's a place of freedom. I'm not talking out of my ass. When you really meditate on this and try to get it deep in your heart. Now, sometimes I forget, I get caught up in the whole, like, what would they think? Or, sometimes I get in that. But these days, because I've been trying to, like, really, like, strengthen that muscle, I don't give a fuck how you feel about my presentation in the world, because I have nothing to protect, hide, prove, or defend. I'm just a human being trying to make it to the end of my journey as a happy human being. I think that's what we all want, universally, to make it to the end of our journey, whatever that is, happy, healthy, and free of all suffering. That's baseline. I recognize that with an error. I try to treat people that way. Like, we all want to be happy, healthy, and free of suffering. I try to create containers in my space and in my life to where hopefully when you're around me, you feel like I want you to be happy, healthy, and free of suffering. Like, isn't that what we all want on some level? To be happy, healthy, and free of as much suffering as we can? Because there's idiots and assholes everywhere, so we can't rid the world. I mean, I wish we could rid the world of idiots and assholes. So there's always gonna be that suffering. Let's be realistic about this. There's always gonna be that level of suffering because, you just... This is how it goes. That's how it goes. And because belief creates the actual fact, I'm going to choose deliberately to just wish what's best for you. Do I know what's best for you? Absolutely not. Thank you for the downvote. Thank you for the downvote. I love a downvote. A downvote always lets me know that I moved something inside of you. I love the downvotes on these apps. Downvote me to hell, child. I don't even believe in that either. But downvote me to hell. Because what a downvote shows me, see, apathy, and there's people, hundreds if not thousands of people encounter my content and my singing and my speaking every week. Thousands of people watch my black face every week on these apps. And they don't say anything. So they're kind of neutral about it. But if you went out of your way, think about this, people. Just think about it for a second. If you went out of your way to hit that downvote, it meant that at the sentiment level, you felt something coming from me. And whatever you felt is a reflection of you. It's not a reflection of me. But I love it all because you felt something. Hundreds of people came through here, neutral as hell, but you felt something. So you chose to downvote or upvote according to how you feel. And that's my work, to make us feel more love. Or, and this is the awkward part, some people when they're around me, they feel the absence of love in their lives. This is the thing that I'm trying to prevent in my work, in my life's work and in my heart's work. I don't want you to feel the absence of love in my presence. You know how deep and dark in a pit of despair? I'm just sitting here talking. Maybe they don't like the fact that I ate the chicken wings or that I ordered the shrimp fried rice or that I didn't eat the dumplings quick enough. I don't know. But you know how what mental state you have to be in order to see someone just existing and go, downvote? I made you feel something to my credit, but you got to examine the tablets of your heart. What's going on there that we cannot give love freely and receive love that we can't give love freely and receive love freely. That's the pandemic. That's the pandemic. The pandemic of the heart, that we can't give love freely and receive it freely. We're nice human beings. We're all trying to do our best. As far as I can see, most of us are trying to be good people and survive this ashy motherfucker called life, right? All of us are trying to survive this ashy motherfucker called life. So I don't understand why we can't. Sometimes I don't understand. I'm trying to be it now, but I don't understand sometimes why we can't just give love freely and receive, free of the ego, free of the competition, free of the downvotes and upvotes, free of all the social metrics and these ways in which capitalism tries to push us and separate us because you've got 14 million followers and I've got 2. You've got 1 million upvotes and I've got half of that. Or everyone's downvoted me. You've got more downvotes than me. So you're worse than me. All of this stuff is a separation from the energy of love. Sincerely. It's very ashy. Yes, fat daddy booty magic. You came back. You must follow me on here. The algorithm lets you see me. Fat daddy booty magic. So good to see you, man. Yeah, this world is ashy as hell. I don't necessarily like it here. If anybody builds a rocket ship like fucking Bezos, can I get a seat? I hate it here sometimes. It is ashy here. Because even when you're trying to mind your own business and drink your water or your special juice, you have people that try to poke they try to burst your bubble of joy with downvotes and shit like that. You can't have it anymore. You can't have my joy anymore. You cannot have my joy anymore. It's practically the only thing I have left. The way that COVID has come in and applied these bills and forced us out into the streets in a pandemic to make money in a patriarchal capitalistic system. I don't have anything in that. All I have is a foundation of joy in my heart. It's what my ancestors had when they were in slavery to white people. Right? It's what my ancestors had when they were in slavery to white people. If we just name a thing, you gotta name a thing to heal a thing, right? This is usually where everything goes left and the waters fall off, because you gotta name a thing to heal a thing. So yeah, my ancestors, they had to find a joy inside to make it through hardship. And guess what? We will too. And I'm talking to the white people too as well now. Come on in. Downvote for talking about the ancestors and the fact that white people enslaved black people. As a matter of fact, beloved. But thank you for the downvote, because I made you feel something. And that's what I came to the earth to do. To make you feel something. Not to antagonize you or make you feel bad about your existence. I want everyone happy, healthy, and free of suffering. But we gotta name a thing to heal a thing. The world is ashy. There's greed, anger, hatred, and delusion everywhere. And yet we choose in spaces like this, campfireinthecloud.com, 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 free 99. I actually take 15 to 20 minutes every day to prepare the email for free to go out to the community. Not because I'm a special motherfucker, not because I'm a unicorn, but because I'm trying to do my personal best to make this better for me and everybody else. I'm a flight attendant. I put my mask on first. Tara can tell you if she's still in this space. Fat Daddy Booty Magic. She's so funny. She loves your name, Fat Daddy Booty Magic. I love fat dad. Look, I love fat daddies. All of those things, because I assume it's a dude talking like this. Well, it may be a lady though. It may be a What if Fat Daddy Booty Man? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the gender of Fat Daddy. Oh, it's a daddy though. But there are women who are daddies. Ask me how I know. There are women who are daddies. So Fat Daddy Booty Magic might be actually a lady, but I love PHAT, fat. We know what that means. I love a daddy, I love booty, and I love magic. I love the name. Fat Daddy Booty Magic. 4 things I can literally get behind. But I digress. Being more love on the earth. Being more present to love on the earth. It's my quest. Not because I'm a fucking unicorn. Not because I'm better than you. I don't give a shit about none of that, right? But because I want my next 37 years on the earth to be better than the ashy ones I had. I got to a place in COVID, beloveds, where I was like, yo, I want a fucking refund. Anybody out there want a refund? You know, what have you done for me lately? Chasing this rent, chasing this money, chasing these bills, chasing the capitalistic patriarchy. It's annoying. Frankly, it's annoying. So instead of getting into that energy of spiraling down into the paranoia and the annoyance of what the experience actually is in 2022, I choose to deliberately send an email to hundreds of people every day on my list and say, yo, here's a quote of the day. I hope it lifts you up. Here's a question of the day. I hope it makes you think. Here's where I'll be in the world, in the campfire and the cloud, so that we can be less ashy on the earth and just kind of try to get through this thing together and not experience Groundhog Day like we're going to see in the movie at our watch party. Sorry, y'all, for the rant. That's the dumplings talking, not me. Would you like one? So anyway, I'm not here to masturbate, okay? I didn't come to masturbate for y'all. It's not OnlyFans. It's not that kind of party, right? If you have something inside of your chest to get out into the world, I'll get to the comment. If you have something in your chest to get out into the world, I implore you to do it. Either by yourself or maybe perhaps working with me or someone from my network to get it outside. Is this a sales pitch? No, because I am personally going to make sure that my magic gets outside. I promise you this. As if the good Lord gives me strength and the creek don't rise, I will make sure that these dreams come true over here. They already have in so many ways. Life is magical that way. I'm going to take care of me. But I want to make sure that you have the tools, the encouragement, the equipment, and the empowerment to do what you need to do for you. Okay, to the comments now. We have a Swim 1030 says, LOL, never thought of it like that. However, I like... Okay, one second. Let me see here. I think this is LOL. Never thought of that. However, I like being wealthy and having redundant shit. As attractive as free love and throwing it all away is, and saying fuck the system. Oh, read more. Is this a thesis? In a year, we're all going to be back to chasing rent, and I'd rather be on top. Look, if you have a rather be on top kind of energy, then be on top. Be on top. But let me tell you something about being on top. Being on top puts you in an energetic position to where you're always looking over your shoulder. That's that Mufasa Scar energy. Being on top is like in this moment, it brings up for me very Mufasa Scar, Lion King kind of energy. This idea that I want to be on top. I want to dominate. I want to overtake. I don't understand that there's enough room for everybody. That's just what I'm picking up. But there's nothing wrong with being wealthy and having redundant shit if you also are being of service. You can't tell me, though, that being wealthy and having redundant shit and not giving back into the world and being a source of light and encouragement and strength in the world feels good. You can't tell me that it does, because people like Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade kill themselves all the time. So you can't tell me that being wealthy and having redundant shit and, you know, being on top is the best place to be, because we see people on top suffering all the time. So hopefully you have your energy balanced and you're working on yourself and you've done the work enough to be balanced as a wealthy person. There's nothing, I'm not saying that being wealthy and being balanced are separate. I'm saying that like the energy of being on top says like that your priorities are in competition, which is different than my energy. You said that as attractive as free love and throwing it all away is, I don't know, I'm not pointing to throwing it all away. I'm not pointing to throwing it all away. I am pointing to free love. Free love can stay. As attractive as free love and throwing it all, like people try to be, as attractive as free love is, yes, free love really should be attractive. What are you talking about? As attractive as free love. Yeah, as attractive as free love is. Free love is the only attraction. And no one said anything about throwing it all away. That's something that people project into the narrative as well, that we're somehow going to throw it all away. No one wants to throw it all away. We want to do better with what we have. Have you got a COVID test at your house yet? Have you got a COVID test from Biden to your house yet? I'm not talking about throwing it all away, because that's, people like to swing to the extremes of the conversation. You know, oh, it's free love and throwing it all away. No one's throwing it all away. I want us to do better with the love and materials that we have. And I believe that we can. And that we all can be wealthy and have redundant shit. In my personal opinion, you could go to the Starbucks and pay like $5 and you'll be paying the same $5 you paid before, my opinion. You know, this is just who I am and my vibe. Not throwing anything away, just being more accountable to holding spaces for love. You know? And I'm the type of person that believes that if you are good in the world, that good comes back in the form of wealth and material things. And I want to, the last thing I'll say is, and I want to have that wealth from a place of joy. But I've riffed a lot, and we've been here for an hour and a half again. How did this happen? Anybody else have any comments or questions or cries of outrage or like fuck yous for me? I can take it. Oh. It's so good to see you in tonight's community vibe check. The campfire in the cloud. If you want to connect with the community that I'm trying to build and love, hey, report to the owl. What's an owlery? OWLE. Are you talking about the restaurant? I'm so off. It's Hogwarts Castle Tower. So your report to the owlery. Are you talking about Harry Potter? When in your name? That's a belief. Blue Phil. That's a belief. Why are the finer things in life gated? Talk to me more about what you feel is a finer thing in life that's gated. What are you talking about? That's a belief, though. For sure, that's a belief. I'm not trying to take it away from you. It's yours to hold. But why are the finer things in life gated? That's a belief. I don't believe that. I don't walk around with that feeling. That's a very dangerous feeling. Why are the finer things in life are not gated? They're accessible to us. We have to do the work to get to them. But the finer, I don't receive that. And it's not because, and I don't know your circumstances or condition, but that belief, if you have, I'm not saying you have this, I should ask a question. If you believe that the finer things in life are gated, meaning that the finer things in life are not accessible to you, you'll never get it. You'll never ever get it. You'll never have wealth, material or internal, or spiritual, if you believe that the finer things in life are gated. So if you're asking me, I'll answer the question. I'm sorry that I riffed like that, but if you're asking me why are the finer things in life gated, I would say they're not. They're not. They're not. I'm sitting here drinking the wine. What are you talking about? This points back to what we were talking about in the e-blast earlier. Belief, our thinking makes it so. He said, William James says, belief. Oh. Sorry, y'all. I have a 9 o'clock alarm in the morning. It's called I Am Enough #1, and it goes off, and I stop it or snooze it until what happens. Okay, so this is a little bit of a tangent, but it's fine. It's my Friday. I have an interview in the morning. What time? Anyway, it's my Friday. I have a 9 o'clock a.m. alarm set. That goes off. It's I Am Enough #1. And if it goes off and I do feel like I am enough in that moment, then I turn it off. But if it goes off at 9 a.m. and I'm talking shitty to myself about life, no, everyone doesn't have access to the best medical health care. Remember that we'll get to that in a second. I see what you're pointing to, and I totally get it. I totally understand. It's just not my vibe. It's not my vibe. It's not me ignoring what is. I know that everyone doesn't have the best medical and health care. But whatever you focus on grows, right? Whatever you focus on grows. It just becomes larger. Whether it becomes larger in real life or larger in your mind, it just grows, right? We're talking about mindset, folks. The whole conversation is about mindset. The whole reason why I'm here is about mindset. This daily community vibe check gives me a space to actually reset my mind on the fact that there are other lights in the world. We're a handful of people right now. And I don't get into numbers and fame and fortune and all that bullshit because it doesn't really matter. What matters is that there's people here finding, you are just... Vivi, hey Vivi. Good to see you, Vivi. She says, you are just, and then there's a star face. Wonderful, day by day, amazing. Star face. You are. Once again, you cannot witness in the world who you are not. I'll rephrase that because that was a weird way of saying it. You cannot see energy that you're not, right? You can't see, if Vivi says you are just wonderful, day by day, amazing. The reason why Vivi can see that is because she, my Brasilera friend in the States, she's just wonderful, day by day, and amazing. It's a law of attraction, which I know makes people weird, but you cannot see, you cannot attract what you're not. Which leads me back to the point, thank you Vivi for the trinkets, I appreciate you, which leads me back to Blue Phil, who I love. And I hope you're receiving this energy message lecture. Someone last night called it a lecture. These are not lectures, this is just me riffing about how I feel about life on the 23rd of January. When you ask the question, it says, does everyone have access to the best medical health care? And then I remember up top earlier, you said, well, I can read it. You said, why are the finer things in life gated? Listen, I'm not a Pollyanna bitch. I know that life is not fair and that things are not equal for everyone. What I'm talking about is your approach to these things. How do we stop feeling powerless and actually demand better healthcare? I'm talking about not abdicating the power of your life. Now I gotta read the passage. Greetings from Russia, own show. Good to see you, own show 9931. Now I gotta read the I wasn't gonna read the passage, but now I gotta read the passage because we talked about this last night. If I can find it. Yeah. We read this last night. For those of you who are tracking, I read this every night. My copy of this book is about to fall apart because it's like over a decade old. This is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. I highly recommend it. Over 30 million copies in the world. 30 million people are reading this book. So It's not Andre's bullshit. It's like, it's really, really yummy book. And last night we talked about this. And this is what I'm pointing to. You're talking about finer healthcare. I hear you. I hear you in my heart. You're talking about finer healthcare. And why are the finer things in life outside of your grasp? That's because you feel powerless to life. And I'm not talking about the fact that yeah, there's better healthcare in certain places than others. I'm a privileged person who has the finer healthcare. I'm not saying this from I'm not trying to like be that person. I'm just saying that like, if you want to have a happy life, if you want to have a healthy life, you want to be free of suffering, what we talk about every night in here. If you want to have that, you're going to have to release the thought that the finer things in life are out there. The finer things in life are inside. There are people who've had grave illnesses. I listen to these TED Talks and these inspirational. There are people who have had grave illnesses who've died on their deathbeds without the finer things in life, with a smile on their face. Yet you're alive and here present, scowling and looking like a miserable motherfucker. Make it make sense. It's all I'm saying. We could talk about healthcare and this and that and the political spectrum of healthcare and why don't we have universal healthcare, which I advocate for. I want us all to have universal healthcare. I believe that universal healthcare is a universal right? Taking care of your body temple is a universal right. I'm with you on this, but like I'm saying, there are people that have died. Think about Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther, the guy that played Black Panther. You didn't know he had cancer. You didn't know that he was going through a struggle greater than that. I'm not going to talk about anybody because I don't know who's in here in these spaces. Greater than I can imagine. As far as I know, beloveds, and I don't fucking know, but as far as I know, I don't have cancer in my body. As far as I know, right? As far as I know. But he had it and still gave us all of this joy. I'm looking at real concrete examples of like real life. Like we could talk about the finer things. I hear you, Bluefield. I'm not trying to be right here. This is not about right. This is not about right. Please feel my heart. It's not about right. And I can be a pretty combative and argumentative person in certain spaces, and but no, the guys that I'm trying to date in New York City say that I'm dramatic. I'm not dramatic. I'm passionate, right? And this is not right. This is not about right or wrong. I want, as the poet Rumi says, I want to meet everybody out beyond the field of right and wrong. The poet Rumi, Sufi poet, says, meet me out beyond the field of right and wrong. I don't want to be right or wrong. I want to be in love with you for as long as I have. Because if I've got 2 weeks to live, I want to be in love with you. We can talk, we need to fix the finer things in life. We need to fix the healthcare. We need to provide for one another. We need to be our brothers and sisters and person's keeper. Sure. And I want to be in love with you for as long as I have. Doot1983 says, what's your plan, Mr. Man? Well, my name is Andre in the flow, and yes, I am a man. So I'll just assume that you said Mr. Man to me in a sexual voice so I can make this work. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Touring the world, talking to people, and spreading songs of myself and my cool kids singing friends to everyone. I believe that there's a deficit of love in the world right now, and that the world would stand the benefit of having me and my creative partners come into spaces all over the world to raise the vibration of love with great art. So that's where I want to be. In my 5-year plan, it's not working for someone, it's not being employed by someone, it's me being employed by myself to raise the consciousness and vibration of love in the world. Because what we're lacking right now, more than anything, is love. We're lacking COVID tests and universal healthcare and the finer things in life, sure. We're lacking the finer things in life for fucking sure. But above all of that, we're lacking love. And so in my 5-year plan is me getting to Amsterdam and Australia and London and New York and DC and any other place that will have me and say, yo, I will sing these songs of love and speak these messages of love so we can be encouraged and uplifted along our journey. What VV World is saying, love to one another. Do I play music? You need to come to some of the singing lives or go to andrestith.net. Do I play music? That's all I do. That's all I do. That's my heart's goal for the finer things in life. For me, and this, the last thing I'll say about this is that the reason why I'm riffing on this is because the finer things in life is a very subjective thing. Me and my friends in Telegram, and you're more than welcome to join the global Telegram group that we have as friends and colleagues and comrades in love. The friends I have are in my DMs. Erin, early in the week, Erin said to me, she goes, baby, you're rich in ways that money can't buy. And I said, you know what, beloved? Thank you, VV World, for saying I'm an amazing singer. I don't like to get so deep into the singer thing because I'm a human, right? But Erin said to me earlier in the week, you're rich in the ways that money can't buy. And so for me, the finer things in life, the reason why I got onto this tangent and I got triggered into it because the finer things in life, so people are reaching for the finer, they have that and I don't have. The finer things in life, we all need the healthcare and things. I don't want to take away from that, ever. But the finer things in life are something that's so deep down inside of you. Like you can't even put a price on it. Do I have bills to pay? Yes. Do I want to go and sing for people and do all these things for the shmoney, honey? Sure. And because VV says I'm an amazing singer, hopefully that will pay out for me. But the finer things in life for me, and my mother was this way too. That's why when Erin said it to me, because Erin's a mom and she has that nurturing mother energy. Like when she said that to me, I was like, yo, like there's more to life than the decimal point in my bank account and where it sits. And I have to get real with myself about that every day. All right, looks like people are getting tired of me ranting about love, so I'll move on. I'll see y'all tomorrow night in a community vibe check. I do these every night because I'm being obedient to, first of all, let's be very clear. There's nothing wrong and there's nothing bad about connecting with the community that you say you want to serve every day. People are really, really afraid of spamming their communities, or we have this thing that we do to humans where we say like, you're doing too much or you're overboard, or people say things to me like, you sent me 5 texts, or like, I saw your emails again, you know. I'm like, either you want to be in a relationship with me or you fucking don't. Either you want to be in a relationship with me or you fucking don't. I cannot make this work for you and for me. It's an agreement that we make together. And I've made the agreement with myself to show up fully. Here's the thing that I was going to point to, and then I'll let y'all go. I had it and then I put the book down because I got on a tangent. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I now choose calmly and objectively to see my old patterns, and I am willing to make changes. I am teachable. I can learn. I am willing to change. I choose to have fun doing this. I choose to react as though I found a treasure when I discover something else to release. I see and feel myself changing moment by moment. Thoughts no longer have any power over me. Thoughts no longer have any power over me. Wait, can you say about the second alarm? What about the second alarm? What's the second alarm? Report to the Owlery. I'm a Slytherin. What are you saying when you say, what are you saying when you say, can I say more about the second, what a second alarm was I talking? Oh yeah, okay. I hear you. Okay, I'm tracking now, I'm tracking. The first alarm in my phone at 9 o'clock is the I'm enough #1 alarm. If it goes off and I'm feeling like I am enough in that moment, I'll turn it off. If I don't feel enough in that moment, I'll snooze it until I can get myself into a space in the world of feeling like I am enough. You'd be really surprised how you'd be really surprised how much further you can travel in your life if you believe you are enough. It really is a game changer. I cannot emphasize this enough. I cannot preach it enough. Thank you for whoever's giving me the gifts and things. I cannot express this enough. If you take nothing else away from me tonight, and someone says hello everyone and God bless you all, God bless you beyond pace. Listen, just that one thought and 3 words of I am enough. I believe in it so much it's written on the mirrors in the house. I am enough. If you can really, really get that deep down inside you, it changes everything. It changes everything. I am enough. I am enough to accomplish what needs to be accomplished. I'm enough to fix these social issues in the world. I'm enough to fix these issues in my heart, in Andre's heart. I am enough to do this, to accomplish everything I seek to do in the world and be in the world. So then the second alarm, to get to the point, report to the Allery, is simply I am enough number 2. There's no magic trick here. Because at 9 o'clock at night, as what happened 16 minutes ago, I have to look at the phone and go, am I feeling like I'm enough in this moment? And from a real place. It's very scary because your mind and your ego does not want to talk about this shit. Because most of us don't feel like we're enough. Our parents, communities, environment really didn't make us feel like we were truly enough. We've been trying to prove ourselves for a fucking long time. I'm right now in another bit of an employment process and journey, employment search and gig search. And I'm constantly feeling like I need to prove that I'm enough. No. The alarm at 9 a.m. in the morning, I am enough number 1. And the alarm at 9 a.m. in the evening, it pulls me daily into a headspace of asking the question, do you really motherfucker think you are enough? Or are you playing games and pretending with your friends? Do you really think that you are enough? Or are you on Instagram posting pretty pictures? And I'm not here to judge anybody. I don't give a fuck what you put on your Instagram. I'm barely on it, beyond to spread my light. But are we doing these things and moving in this way because we're moving from a place of I am enough, truly, or is it a puffing up of the chest that we talked about an hour and 42 minutes ago in this live? Right? Look, lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself. And that's the reason why I put the I am enough alarms into my phone every 12 hours. Because, look, it doesn't matter if everybody else thinks I'm enough. Sure. You know? Decent hoodie, nice beard, nice glasses, and so you maybe beyond the 6 people that downvoted me and I love it, maybe you think I'm enough. Maybe you think I'm enough. But the real question is, do I believe that I'm enough? And if I don't believe I'm enough, then everybody, and I've lived from this place. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I've lived from this place where everybody was going, like Vivi World said earlier, he's an amazing singer. He's so lovable. Oh, we love Andre. He's so wonderful. I've been in this space where people were doing that around me, family and friends and strangers. And because I did not feel that I was enough, it went right over my head and I tried to kill myself. Like 4 or 5 times I tried to kill myself. Doesn't matter what these people are saying. You have to feel that you are enough inside to survive this thing called life. It's the only thing that's helping me. That and gratitude. I'm big on gratitude. I am enough and gratitude. If you had to take 2 things to put in your tool belt, I am enough. Get a dry erase marker and write on the mirrors in your spaces. Or put it in a sticky on your wall. As many places as you can put in your space. Or will your family and friends think you're a fucking weirdo? Perhaps. But will your roommate think you're like strange? Sure, maybe. I don't know. I am enough. It's a healthy reminder, because if you forget that, you'll lose yourself. And I'm not telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I fucking know. If you don't have a constant reminder in a phone alarm or in a sticky on the wall or on the bathroom mirror, every morning when I brush my teeth, it's going on, and then I just glance up, I'm enough. It's just there to remind me. And then I try to all day, every day, live. The reason why I'm here talking to y'all right now, being my black ass self and just being love in the world, is because, oh, the beard's a little bushy. Oh, I should put the contacts in so they can get the Stefan Urkel, like, kind of, polished version of me with the eyes, all of that. Fuck all of that. Not anymore. We're in COVID. I had COVID last year. I was on my sick bed all Christmas and fucking New Year's, thinking I was gonna fucking die alone in the apartment by my goddamn self. I'm enough. I'm enough. Period. Then I'm gonna move from that place going forward. Will it piss people off? Will they be like, who the fuck do you think you are? Sure. Don't care. We have lives to live. Fully and freely. All right, that's that. Hope y'all have a great, wonderful rest of your Sunday night. I've got meetings to do early in the morning. Let me check the calendar. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, that's fine. So calendar is somewhere in here. Calendar. Oh, I didn't mean to stop the music. Please don't stop the music. Clearly I'm not singing tonight. My meetings are at. This is not updated yet. Pull it. You gotta pull on my calendar. Oh, I'm in the wrong calendar. That calendar. What time are these meetings? Oh, the wrong calendar. I'm sorry about. Oh, I dropped. I'm not sorry. I'm human about this music. There. There we go. Let me check this calendar. I think I have to be up at. Oh, Katie messaged me back. Katie is going to be coming on to the podcast very soon, so you all will meet her. She's wonderful. She and I met. I asked her for a wine recommendation at a Whole Foods wine market. I was on vacation in New York City before I moved here in the early 2000s, and I asked Katie which wine, which she's a stranger. She didn't even work there. She didn't work there. I asked her, what wine would you recommend for dinner, and we've been friends ever since. That was in 2000, maybe, I'll let her tell you when it was. I think it was 2000, I said early 2000s, so. But do you count 2009 as early 2000s? Maybe that was a lie. 10 a.m. All right, I got time. Okay. Look at this calendar. Then we're looking at Tuesday. All right, we're good. Any other cries of outrage or blessings before we go? Thank you everybody for the coins. Today was a high coin day over on Reddit. People were really feeling the love and the energy. I really appreciate you for feeling it. I hope that you feel a little more full in your heart leaving than when you came. I'm certainly feeling very full right now. I'm going to scrape the rest of this rice. Ouch. I'm going to scrape the rest of this rice into the dumpling plate so that as a little snack tomorrow in between my meetings, I can have a little bit of this fried rice and the dumplings as a little lunch snack. That'd be wonderful. Right? the bones can go away. I really messed that chicken up. I really did. Any other questions, concerns, cries of outrage? Requests for refunds for the session? Any requests for refunds? Okay. Thanks everybody for being here. Like I said, I'll be here tomorrow night. I think tomorrow's session starts at, let's look at the calendar. RSVP for next event. Today is the 23rd. Tomorrow is Monday, January the 24th, 7:30 session tomorrow. So we'll be back at 7:30 tomorrow. If you want to RSVP, the only reason why I asked you to RSVP is because sometimes people don't like to turn the notifications on. And so if they go to Eventbrite and register for a free ticket to this is not a ticketed thing because it's free, you know, free love. It's attractive free love, right? As the person was talking about earlier. So if you just need a reminder, or like if you need a nudge from the robots that I've programmed to say like, yo, you have a ticket to a 7:30 event, then someone signed up tonight, actually. The first person RSVP to come, and when you RSVP at the time of the event or shortly before the event, you'll get an email that says, here is the notification for the event. And then when you click onto it, it brings you directly into the Twitch. And I believe that if people, let me try this. I could be lying. Honestly, I built this website like last night. If you go to campfireinthecloud.com and you click the daily Twitch live feed on that site, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Yeah, there I am. There I am. So yeah, we're live right now for all the world. So yeah, campfireinthecloud.com is where people are pointed to if you RSVP online because you want to actually take this seriously and come as often as you can. You can RSVP through Eventbrite, through our website. It announces it, and then the online event page, once the event goes live, they send you an email. You just click join the event, and it puts you right into our Twitch streams and our YouTube streams for community love and support. It's my only goal. Trust me, I don't have time to waste. All right, everybody. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. May you be happy, may you be healthy, may you be free of all suffering. I'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. I'm Andre in the Flow. I hope you enjoyed this love vibe. If you want to tap in and be reminded of how to tap into the love, it looks like 6 people gave gifts tonight. A bunch of people gave coins. 6 people hated the content because they need more love. 13 people loved it so much that they just hit the upvote and they were like compelled to love. And 9 people are watching now. Beyond the numbers, if this is your vibe, I'm going to be here all the time for you. Tap in, follow on Reddit, join the subreddit, Andre's Love Cafe, where I forgot to drop the newsletter thing, but it's only 9 o'clock, so I'll drop it for the Redditors right now, even though she's tired. Or maybe she's drunk. Have a great night, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Oh, DJ, play us out. That's the daily community vibe check for January 23rd, 2022. I'm Andre in the Flow. I hope you enjoyed our session together. I meant to go 20 minutes and now we're at 1 hour and 54. So I think part of that had to do with the fact that I ordered dinner halfway through. The delivery man was very, very mad at me, so I'll have to up his tip because he knows me. He's from the neighborhood Chinese place, and he actually speaks to me when he sees me on the street, even when I'm not ordering food. This is the kind of magic you can have in your life where he knows me. He said hi to me yesterday and I wasn't ordering food. I was on the way to the train. And tonight he bitched me out. He bitched me. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But he bitched me out. Like, he literally was like, your phone number's wrong. So what happened was my delivery order my delivery order was made. They know that I haven't gotten my life together. Maybe I should do that right now. They know that I haven't gotten my life together. So somewhere in the algorithm, I don't even know how to orders on Google for food. I don't even know how order food on Google. Track your food. I don't know who has, is it delivery.com? Maybe delivery.com has a log in. They have an old number for me. I changed my phone number. Fudge. I have to research this. I'll do it on my own time. I'll do it on my own time, on my own time. But somehow my old Wyoming phone number is still on the Grubhub or whatever. And they try to call me at that number when they're delivering my food. And I'm no longer in Wyoming. I'm in New York City. So he was not happy tonight about it. Awkward. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. If you want to continue the conversation, if you want to tap into the love flow, what's the website again? I just built it last night. It's campfireinthecloud.com. 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 Why did I name it campfireinthecloud.com? Because at any moment in life, because of this technology we have in our hands, at any moment, we can build a campfire of love in the cloud. I could do this at 3 a.m. in the morning, and someone is awake at their desk right now on the other side of the globe. There's a woman named Chiharu on the app called Clubhouse. She fell asleep in one of my audio rooms in Clubhouse in Andre's Love Cafe. And I said, that's fine. We have sleeping bags in the cafe. Like, fall asleep here. It's a safe place to land. So anyway, thanks for landing. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Andre in the Flow. And I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2.